Thanks so much for the opportunity to speak to this fantastic audience, and thanks so much for the profound support that you have all provided in our endeavor to take Agility Prime as we look to fly orbs into a new era of aerospace. Hi, I am Nathan Diller, the Director of AFWERX, and happy to have all of you here in this Collider event, teamed with the fantastic partners that we have here in the state of Ohio. Our opportunity today to bring together industry with government, to be able to bring the most promising emerging technologies to our Department of Defense, but do it in a way that actually supports not only our national security, but also the prosperity of our nation by launching these emergent technologies into this Agility Prime program. This is really the core of what we do here at AFWERX. AFWERX is built on partnership. Fundamentally, that partnership, looking first at our AFVentures team. This AFVentures team is being kind of that first pillar, and that pillar is the ability to reach out to, in many cases, non-traditional companies, but we certainly welcome companies across all sizes, really from across the United States of America, and looking to expand eventually some of our international partnerships. That open door to industry, bringing in the greatest technologies and building an industrial base for our nation, creating strength and resilience in supply chains, bringing in new ideas from the American innovation ecosystem. But that AFVentures, where we are having those technologies without our phenomenal airmen and guardians that come through this second part, which is our Spark team, and being able to bring in those ideas, those technologies, merge them with the biggest challenges that we have in our Department of the Air Force, so that together, teaming, we are able to actually bring technology, bring talent together to now then go to this third piece, which is our transition. And that comes through our Prime team. That Prime team first looking at Agility Prime as the first of these approaches to rapid transition of new technology. So we're here today really to look at those technologies with Agility Prime, and it's phenomenal to see the great work that's happened looking at things like autonomy, looking at things like large electrical power systems, looking at approaches to traffic management, to be able to take many aircraft through the air. For us in a military situation, obviously looking to apply mass. When we do that, the coordination of many of those vehicles. And so this idea of really what we see is a new revolution in aerospace with new propulsion approaches, new manufacturing capabilities, and new approaches to autonomy, eventually to simplified vehicle operations that allow us to think differently about what it means to potentially be a pilot, to be an operator of either a remote system, a manned system, or eventually an autonomous system, and the efficiencies that will come through those different approaches to control, potentially different approaches to piloting in the future. But that only happens if we bring in these technologies, bring in new sensors, bringing in new approaches to computation, bringing in new algorithms, bringing in new large power systems, bringing in hybrid power systems that extend the range. And so we continue with Agility Prime. Over the last year, an opportunity to have partner with over 20 different companies that are out there. These are the manufacturers. And then over 200 different companies that are looking at different component technologies. An opportunity to bring in 3 companies already with airworthiness. One of those companies already manned airworthiness. We are looking to reduce the technical risk for this exciting new market that's going to revolutionize the way we transport humans and transport our equipment across this planet. That happens through that risk reduction, that collaborative risk reduction in that technology, being able to provide wind tunnels, being able to provide ground vibration testing, being able to provide computation, being able to provide our testers' expertise, and then with a regulatory risk reduction, being able to get through some of these airworthiness processes, working collaboratively with NASA, with the FAA, to not only bring this technology in for the use of our airmen, but also being able to provide data out that allows adoption across eventually our entire society to open up this new and exciting approach. And then lastly, the financial risk reduction. How can we partner with you, bringing that new technology in as quickly as possible, being able to, through this Collider event, work closely with our airmen that are out there, being able to potentially identify ways for those subcomponent technologies to go directly to the manufacturers. So thank you for participating today. Thank you for the phenomenal leadership across the state and local leaders here in Ohio. And thank you so much for all the technologists that are out there, the exciting companies that you're bringing in. We appreciate you participating with us, and we look forward to future partnership with AFWERX. Have a great day.